Recording in progress.
Hello, welcome. After warming up yesterday with the new moon, I am eager and excited to jump into yoga with you today. So we are in the waxing crescent moon, which is all about the rebirthing. This is about intentions. This is about really being aware that you create your reality, your thoughts, your feelings. And feelings are the stories, the aspects, the taglines, the descriptions that you put on your emotions. Emotions are vital to creating a reality. Good morning, Lodnice. And so while we are in this, I would like for us to stay out of our brains as much as we can and sensitize our bodies. This is what this is about. This is really about us being in a mindful space about where in our bodies have we been ignoring maybe some pains. Do we have some tightness, some stiffness? We are advancing a little bit in the yoga already, just on day 2 today, but you can always go back to day 1, which was yesterday. Do not force, push, fight, pull yourself in any of these positions. Allow for the unraveling process to happen. So we are going to start with a triangle, and I realize that my video is a bit hard to see, so we're just going to be hip width apart. Just have your feet the same width apart as your hips. And we're going to have our arms out at our sides. And then we are going to bend over. And we can widen just a little bit if you need to get to our knee and pull our arm over. You want to I try to pull my body back and over. Good morning, Natasha. So over, head over, and your hand is just at your knee right now. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back to arms out. And we are going to go to the other side. As you're doing this, imagine that you're like a windmill and you want to stay as perfectly in alignment as possible. So don't go forward with this. You want to stay in alignment, reaching your arm over for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to neutral. I've got my little book in front of me, so I'm going to be walking forward and back. All right. So our next exercise we started yesterday, which will be the back stretch. And so I'm going to sit back here. Hopefully you can see me okay. So we're going to sit with legs out straight directly in front of us. And the back stretch yesterday, we went back and forward to our knees. Today we are going to go to our calves, okay? So a slightly bigger stretch, and let me just see. We are going to hold for 20. Okay, so we are going to take our arms and go back. And this is really just a way to engage the core. If your core is not engaged, tighten it up. Be aware of it. I've been doing this for almost a month now of just intentionally always having my core engaged. And this is such a powerful practice. Go forward. I really want you to feel your hips engage as you go forward to your calves. You can grab your calves and gently, if it feels good, pull down And we're here for 20. And relax your thighs while you're here. Relax your thighs, relax your back, relax your shoulders, relax your calves, but engage. My hands are engaged, and I can feel myself releasing everything behind me. So we're here for another 10, 9, 8, and as you're here, feel yourself easing more and more into the stretch. Feel yourself falling more and more into the stretch. Feel the back of your legs gently releasing the tightness that is in them. And back up. I like to come back up with a shoulder rotation to really make sure that I'm standing or sitting upright. Next, we're going to be doing a simple twist. We are going to keep one leg straight. So if you want to start right or left, you can mirror me or not. So one leg, we're going to put our leg at our knee. So your foot is going to go straight with your knee, okay? And then we are going to go, the opposite elbow is going to go on the other side of the leg. I think she actually like grabs her leg somehow. Yeah, I don't think so. So, elbow, if you can, to your knee, to twist, hand directly facing back, to twist and face backwards for 10, 9, 8. Feel if you can pull a little bit more. 7. And by pulling, I mean ease into it, not forcing. 3, 2, 1. Gently unravel, straightening the leg that was bent, bending the alternate leg. I've got cedar all over me. Taking the elbow, putting it to the other side of the leg, hand facing backwards. So you're taking your elbow and you're leveraging your elbow down to get the twist more. So you're leveraging, twisting back, head facing back, breathing, breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and gently coming out of this stretch, unraveling, and automatically I want to do this, and this is the next stretch, or we just did that, right? We just did the back stretch, so if you need to take a moment and just untwist, remember when you come up, I really like to pull the shoulders back and down, so I'm purposely not keeping them tensed, okay? Sensitizing the body is all about being aware of what it is that your body does. Okay, so the last one that we are going to do is the cobra. I will scoot back as far as I can to demonstrate this a little better than yesterday's video. So we are going to go down, and you're going to lay all the way down, face to one side, arms at your side, and really just take a deep breath here and release. You're going to bring your arms up, putting them where your fingers face together, forehead on your fingers, pulling your head up, your arms go out at a 90 degree angle. This should make a 90 degree angle with hands facing inwards. and you're pushing up a slightly more than yesterday. And I just realized I missed one of the exercises because I read through them earlier and we did not do them. So good morning. Pushing up, releasing the legs, releasing the butt, releasing the lower back, engaged in the shoulders. Let's hold for another 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are simultaneously lowering ourselves, keeping your head up, just your head. Slide your hands back in and lower your forehead. Take a few nice deep breaths in this space. And then we will go back, push yourself up into cat-cow position, and then you can walk your knees forward and sit on your legs, or you can do a sitting position. But I missed the chest expansion and the knee and thigh stretch after the triangle. So I missed a page, so we're going to go back to do those exercises. And then when we do them all 3 times a piece, just know that they're going to be in slightly different order. So we did the chest expansion yesterday. I have feet a little bit closer together, not quite hip width apart, but nice and together. We're going to take our hands, I'll do it sideways so you can see. You're going to push your hands up and back. You want to clasp your fingers together, and we're going to pull back slightly lower to about the middle of our butt. We just did to the top of our butt. We're going to do to the middle of our butt today, and hold for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it back up. And then we are going to hang over. So yesterday we had a flat back. We're going to go slightly more today for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently raise yourself back up. I really, for me to be sensitized and in my body, when I'm moving, to roll my shoulders back so that my posture stays well, so that I'm engaged, my core is tight, I'm actively engaging those muscles. I know a lot of times after birth, we end up relaxing these muscles, but engaging them. So relaxed, you can have this belly, but when you engage, you're sucking in, you're tightening your core, okay? I don't know if my phone battery is actually going to last the whole time out here, so we'll see. I have my Zoom backup video, but it's definitely not capturing the full image like my phone is, so we'll see what happens. So now we've gone through each of the, oh, just kidding, we've got one more today. So we sit back, we're going to take our feet in butterfly position. We are going to put our feet together. Hands are going to clasp around the front of our feet, okay? And then we are going to push our legs down. So they're up here, just relax. We're going to push them down as far as they will go down towards the floor. And we're going to hold this for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Okay, so now, just like yesterday, we go through and do each of the exercises one time. Then we will go through and do each of these exercises 3 times without the holds. We will just be going through each of the exercises 3 times. The last step that we will do is we will go through all the exercises as if it's like a ballet or a slow motion sequence to get through all of them. So we will start with the triangle. Well, that's what we started with today. So hands out, feet hip width apart, and we will be doing these 3 times. So we'll be going over to our knee, and then back over to neutral, to the other side, to neutral, to the other side, which is 2, to neutral, the other side, and one more. Going to the side, feeling that beautiful lengthening stretch. And the other side, last time for the triangle. And here we are at neutral. Now we stay in standing. This is what I said, I missed this, doing this in the right sequence last time. So now to the chest expansion, which we push forward, go up, and back, and pull down. 1, 2. Then we will go over to slightly more than flat back today. And come up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Again. Push out and around and pull down. And forward, and one more time, push out, up and around to pull down, 2, forward, and back up. We will be sitting now to do our knee and thigh stretch, pulling our feet in, grasping our toes. We will push down towards the floor with our knees and come back up and release. Push down, take a breath, release. And one more time, push down towards the floor and release. Our next exercise is the back stretch. So legs go out in front of you, arms go up, lean back. Grab your calves and gently lower. Breathe in, breathe out. Back up to lean back and go forward. You can kind of feel maybe that you want to like pull. You're almost like able to bend a little bit more. And then gently allow for your body to fold, holding the calves, and bring your arms back up, lean back and forward, gently pulling down at your calves. Then we have the simple twist. From here we are taking our leg, going to our knee with our foot, leveraging our elbow to the outside of our knee and twisting back. Breathing and feeling the twist and the releases and the stretch. And again, unravel. We're twisting to the other side. Each twist should maybe feel a little bit easier. This is the second set of twisting and unravel. Go to the other side and twist. And release. And we have one more twist. And the other side last time. Elbow leverage to the outside of your knee and twist. And release. And then we will be going to the cobra. Let me just double check. Yep. So going to the cobra. Laying down, lowering yourself down gently. Hands at your side, head to the side. Lifting your head, bringing your hands up to under your forehead. Sliding them out at a 90 degree and pushing yourself up and lowering while sliding the hands under your forehead. Again, slide the hands out, push up. Releasing down, forehead down. Raise up and slide up, pushing up. And release. So now we will be going through the entire sequence today. And we will not be pausing in between them. We'll be going from one sequence to the next. So we will be starting off with a triangle and going from there. So we'll be doing each of these once, hip width apart, go to the side, hold the knee and over. And remember, we're trying to do this as if we are graceful ballerinas. So there's no jerking movements in any of this. Next, we go to the chest expansion, forward and back, and fall forward, and come up, and yes, so now we go down to the knee and thigh stretch, I could have probably maneuvered that more gracefully. You can as well. And we're pushing the knees down towards the floor. Raising them back up. Stretching our legs out to go into the back stretch. And grasping the calves. Taking our leg to the opposite side of the knee, leveraging the elbow and twisting back. Going forward, the opposite leg now goes, the opposite elbow leverages around. Releasing to forward, and from there we have the advanced cobra going down, hands under the forehead, raising the head, pulling the arms out, and pushing up slightly higher than yesterday. Take a nice breath here, releasing the lower back, releasing the legs, engaged in your shoulders and your upper back. Take a breath. And release down, arms down, head to the side, arms at your side. Take a few moments here. And then come back, maybe doing it to cat-cow, bring your knees up, and sitting on your feet or in crisscross, whichever is easiest. I'm going to read the thoughts for the day as I find that they are very helpful. The thoughts for the day. What is yoga? Many centuries ago, in that area of the world now known as India, men of great intellectual and spiritual stature perceived in a very direct way that human beings are disjointed. That is, the body, emotions, mind, and spirit pull in their own directions as each in turn demands the fulfillment of its own needs and desires. This causes a continual separation and prevents the individual from functioning as an integrated whole, wherein his full potential is realized. To make possible an integration of the body, mind, and spirit, to unify the diverse aspects of the organism and end the split, these wise men, or gurus of ancient times, evolved and perfected over the centuries a system of self-development known as yoga, a Sanskrit word meaning union or joining together. There are several major types of yoga, each employing different techniques, but all designed to achieve the same unifying aspect. The two major yogas that concern us in this book are Raja, or meditative yoga, and Hatha, physical yoga, with the emphasis on the latter. The objectives of Hatha yoga are twofold: to cultivate the natural beauty of the body and attain a high state of health, and two, to awaken a great power that lies dormant in the organism and utilize it for developing one's own unique individual potential, that is, to achieve self-realization, or as I call it, to remember your magical self. From the above, you can understand that yoga is not simply another system of exercising. The word exercise is used in this book as a convenience. More precisely, Hatha yoga is composed of a series of postures or poses, asanas in Sanskrit. As you perform the asanas, you must be aware that they have been carefully designed to promote health and beauty, as well as stimulate energies that will be of extreme importance in the days to come. Hence the necessary for poise, balance, and concentration at all times during this practice. So I know that I'm distracted because I'm leading you in this practice, so I am being very mindful on those twists, on those holds, that I'm breathing, that I'm feeling into where the tightnesses are in my body, that I'm releasing and allowing for my body to stretch and move and to gently bring it back into the alignment that it so desires to be. So thanks for joining in with me. If you're enjoying this, I encourage you to hop on over to patreon.com/magical mothering and join in one of those tiers, as even the $3 a month helps me significantly. And things will be shifting and changing over the Patreon in the months to come. March 21st, the spring equinox, I will no longer be doing Facebook Lives, but I will be highly concentrating on writing the spiral of the year, the divine devotional, or the daily devotional for the divine feminine, and working on the 2024 planner. So if those are things that you're interested in receiving tidbits of over the next year, that is what I'm going to be highlighting and focusing on for the Patreon. So continue through with the journey. This has catapulted so much inspiration and really got me clear in what it is that I'm needing to be doing with the world. And so thanks for coming along with me in this journey. Hi, Stacy. And I'm so very grateful for your support, your encouragement, your love. And I am excited for the next year to come as we finish out these last 2 lunar phases of this 13 cycle that we started last year. So have an absolutely magical day. Do not do any more yoga today. That is very important. We are doing this practice, and what is demonstrated or brought forward is enough. Let your body rest. Feel into maybe parts of your body that might be a little sore from yesterday or might be sore from today, and just enjoy this experience of being and integrating in your body. I will see you all tomorrow. Have an absolutely amazing day.